Hey everybody, quick video here. I'll make this quick to the point. I'm removing a trailer hitch with a 1 1/4 inch inlet on a 2014 Equinox. So ultimately my goal here, I'm getting a 2-inch trailer hitch. Now I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna order one of those soon here for 150 bucks on eTrailer.com, I think it is, or eTrailers Plus, I can't remember. But I bought a cargo carrier to use for vendor shows, things like that, to have more space. I didn't want to have to buy a trailer and register a trailer and all that, and up top storage is kind of a pain for the roof. I have to get, let me ratchet straps, no big deal, but wanted something easy to carry totes and things like that. So this was a pain to get off, I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy, especially being so rusted on, of course, with the bolts. 2 screws here, 2 screws there, those attached to the frame underneath. Those are pretty easy to access, but of course I had to use a PB blaster and some elbow grease to really get those off and get those loose, because those bolts are just, they're monsters. So this one here is, these 2 go underneath. So those 4 are the frame ones, and then these are the top ones, which those go up here. Okay, you can see the bolt holes here. This one here on the left was a real pain in the ass, because you actually had to take the whole bumper off to access it. So this one was hard enough as it is, but the left one here, you gotta take the whole bumper off. And with a 14 Equinox, super pain in the ass. I had to take the tail lights off. And then of course, these 2 screws underneath here that go right here coordinate with right here, this part of the bumper. So, and this plane here is just holding it up for support. So, big pain. There's a bunch of retaining clips here. Of course, you're gonna have an assortment of them that go in here in the fender wall. So these Torx nuts, they go in, there's kind of screws that go in here. I used a, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So I had limited access because I didn't want to take the rear wheel off. So as you can see, it's kind of tight here. So I actually use a 7/64 Allen wrench to get these off right here. Okay, super easy and convenient 7/64. If you had a smaller right angle Torx hex nut or driver, whatever you want to use, it might be easier. I had to use the screw to get the screws off. I used my right angle piece here with the drill attachment to get the other screws off for the mud flaps. There were about 3 or 4 screws, so those were kind of a pain in the butt too, but not too bad. Overall, this is just not easy to get off. Of course, the hardest part I had was over here with one of these top ones. I couldn't even, hey, actually you can still see it, it's still in there. I could not get that off. It's a T25 or T30 hex Torx nut, whatever you want to call that, the driver bit. And then this was just a regular, I can't remember what size screw that was. But anyways, and then there's some retaining clips here that go cover them, of course, so you got to take those off. But it was quite the pain. In order to get this madness off, with this, I tried PB blaster, that didn't work. I tried using an assortment of different screwdrivers and things to try to wedge it out, that didn't work. So ultimately I just decided, okay, let me try to get the tail light off, and then it allowed me to access, you just pull it right over it. So no big deal, I'll just leave that out, I don't care. It'll work, it'll be tight. So all in all, that's pretty much it. It's quite the hassle, but if you're persistent, you have patience, and you got some time, it's nice weather out here. So thought I would just give myself a little bit of time. It took quite a couple hours really to do everything. But all in all, that's pretty much the project. So hope you find this helpful if you're taking a bumper off or a trailer hitch off a 2014 Equinox. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Any questions, please comment below.